Hey creative friends, Jessica Sanders here. It's time for another sketch and chat. So if you want to find out what's coming up for 2020, oh my gosh, yes, 2020 is here. Grab a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, sit down and have a chat with me. So while we're chatting, I'm just going to sketch away. And actually the sketch is pre-recorded and I'm doing voiceover for this just in case you're wondering. But I just thought you might like have something interesting to watch while we were chatting. So, 2020, wow. I mean, there are times when I think I never thought 2020 would come, right? But it's here and we're moving into the next year, and I really think it's going to be a very good one. So, I thought it would be appropriate for us to just chat about what's coming up. I just want to share a little bit about what I've been thinking and what's coming up. So, first off, I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do for this year, and what I would really like to do. One of the things is to connect more. I want to connect more with you and all of my followers here on my channel, on my blog, and in my classes. I feel like I need to be a little bit more authentic and personal than I've been in the past, and so I'm going to be working toward that as one of my goals. Another thing that I noticed was last year I wasn't very good at self-care. I sort of let go of going to the gym, which I had been doing pretty consistently for at least 2 to 3 years before that. And I just really kind of lost focus on that. So I kind of want to refocus on self-care and think about, getting regular exercise, resting when I need rest, eating right, and those things. I know that's kind of like a typical New Year's kind of resolution. I don't really do resolutions, but I do like to have goals for the year. I feel like goals are more actionable than a resolution. And so one of my goals is to take better care of myself this year. Do you struggle with that at all? Do you have problems sometimes taking the time to take care of yourself? Like, do you forget to eat? I mean, sometimes I skip meals because I'm just focused on other things. So those are the kinds of things I'm talking about. And maybe I'll be sharing some of that on my blog. We'll just see how that works out. So here is some more exciting, what I feel is more exciting than self-care and going to the gym. I do like going to the gym. But anyway, this is the exciting part because this is the art part. Because I'm really trying to focus this year and putting everything under this umbrella of, it's sort of like a word of the year, but it's really not exactly that. It's the umbrella of experiment, explore, and express. Because really, that's what I do. That's the thing that just really lights me up, is to be able to experiment, to explore, and to express myself through creative work. Now, I do lots of sketching and I do lots of painting. I don't always do finished work. I love experimenting. I love exploring. I want to find out how things work together. I want to push something to its limits. And then I want to express myself through all of that. I want to express joy and happiness and light and life and all those things. And I want that to come through in my work and in my videos and in my blog. Now, what does that look like exactly? I really don't know. But I'm just starting there and I'm going to go forward. And a lot of it will be similar content than what I've done in the past. I have a lot of art journal play and things like that. And for me, that's a lot of fun. And I hope that you enjoy that as well. So that's part of that picture. But I also want to bring in more experimenting and exploring this year, and less tutorials, if that makes sense. Now, I'm still teaching online. I'm going to be creating courses like crazy, I hope. But as far as like for YouTube especially, I really want to focus on that exploring, experimenting with different products and things. Now, I also have some Dina Wakley stuff coming up that I'm super excited about. As soon as Creativation happens, I get to share that with you. So I'm really excited about that. But I just want to continue to, I just want to share the love of art with you, if that makes any sense. The love of creating. Like, it's really not about the finished work. I do have some finished paintings, and when I create classes, we definitely have finished work. But it's not really about that. It's really about the process. And that's what I want to get down to and what I want to be sharing more of this year. So with that, I have some really exciting things coming up that you're going to be hearing about in the future. Not just the Dina Wakley project, but I have some exciting collabs with other artists. We may be making a group for challenges or something like that. So you're going to stay posted for that. I also want to do some book reviews. I have a big library of basically art instruction books that I use as references and that I just love to flip through. And I think that you might like to see some of those. And then I'm also, like I said, going to be creating new classes, and I really want to launch very soon classes on my own website. Up till now, I've been teaching on Skillshare, and that is great, but I really want the freedom of being able to use my own format and teach more of my own way without having to fit in sort of the Skillshare box. Skillshare is great, don't get me wrong, but I really want that freedom of having classes on my own website and for you to be able to access just one class if you want it rather than having to have a membership. So if you could do me a favor and leave in the comments and tell me what kind of YouTube videos are you interested in? What are you looking for in classes? And let's just start a discussion in the comments and see where it goes. And I'll be adding those to my list of things to teach and things to create in the upcoming months. What experiments would you like to do? What kind of products would you like to test out, or would you like me to test out and experiment with for you? Because I can do it. I can test it. I love doing that. And you can see the results, and then you can decide whether you actually want those products or not. So that, I think, would be a lot of fun. But I would love to hear your comments about what you would like to see from my channel, from my blog, from my classes, any of those things, whatever you're interested in for the upcoming year. Okay, so this is the first time that I'm doing a premiere for one of my videos. So if you're here when this video is posted, I'll be available for the duration of this video for live chatting. So it's an experiment for me, so please bear with me as I learn and we learn together. And be sure and ask your questions. If you're ready to go, hey, that's okay. It's all fine with me. But if you'd like, I'm going to turn on some music and play the rest of this sketching session. And you can stay till the end. Please don't forget to give me that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And if you're here for the premiere, ask those questions and I'll be happy to answer. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.